Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Questions and Answers, a series where we're asking important questions about the Christian faith and giving you a straightforward answer that'll help you grow in your faith and hopefully help you share your faith with others. Today, we're going to wrap up our section on the Ten Commandments by asking this question: what does God require of us in the 9th and 10th commandments? The 9th commandment says that we should not lie or deceive, but speak truth in love. And the 10th demands of us that we are content, not envying anyone or resenting what God has given to them or not given to us. These two commandments found in Exodus 20 speak directly to the words we speak and the desires we harbor deep in our hearts. James 2:8 says, if you really fulfill the royal law according to the scripture, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. You are doing well. So how do we love our neighbor with our words? The 9th commandment, which says you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor, isn't just about courtroom lies. It's about our everyday speech, the way that we talk and what we say. John Bradford, a 16th century reformer, says, "Thou forbiddest me all kinds of slandering, lying, hypocrisy, and untruth, and command to me all kind of godly, honest, and true report and talk." In other words, what he's saying is truth-telling is not just avoiding lying. It's actively defending the reputation of others, covering their faults with grace, and speaking truth in love. A guy named Pastor Tabiti, he says, the tongue is a restless evil. And so the 9th commandment is aimed at bridling the tongue with truth. Why is that so hard? Well, it's because in our culture, even calling something a lie feels impolite or rude. That hesitancy shows us just how much we need this commandment. It convicts us of how easily we twist words to serve others and how easily we damage others with what we say. In the 9th commandment, the 9th commandment governs the tongue. And the 10th, it governs the heart. You shall not covet sounds simple until we look closer. And Bradford again reflects, if he have a fairer house than I may not wish for it. No, not the meanest thing he hath in his possession. Coveting isn't about behavior. It's about longing for what's not ours. It's the heart reaching out and grasping like spiritual kleptomania. Tabiti describes it like this: if you can imagine the heart having hands, coveting is the heart grasping for things, laying hold of things that don't properly belong to it. But the 10th commandment isn't just a private issue. It affects our community. Coveting breeds discontent. It drives envy, resentment, even injustice. Perhaps most seriously, it questions God's goodness. When we covet, we say that God hasn't given us what we really need. We claim that God has gotten the distribution of blessings wrong. That's why in 1 Peter 5:7, it tells us, cast all your cares on God, for he cares for you. He really, truly does. The 9th and 10th commandment go deeper than we often realize. They call us to live truthfully and contentedly, not just in our actions, but in our words and even in our hearts. So, today, let's ask ourselves these questions. Am I speaking the truth in love or just protecting my own image? Am I content with what God has given me, or am I silently resentful? Deep in my heart, do I believe that God should be blessing me more than he has, like he got it wrong? These commandments, they're not meant to be burdens, but they're invitations to live in the freedom of Jesus, to live with peace, and to love our neighbors well. That wraps up our section on the 10 Commandments. We'll continue with lots more important questions when we catch you next time.